Okay, cheers. I'm Jere Talonen, I'm your host on this culture design journey. This time we are talking about the secrets of highly successful teams. And base for this discussion is the extreme study research made by Daniel Coyle when he has studied for example, companies like Pixar, Google, US Army SEALs. So we are trying to find out the common things, the common factors. There will be three common factors that all these groups have in common. So let's talk about them a little bit more. Let's hit the road. Okay, so let's go to the secrets of highly successful groups. So there are three things, three ingredients like safety, vulnerability, and purpose. So first of all, let's look about this building safety. So many times it's about group chemistry, how this works. So you need to create powerful connections when you have group chemistry there. So people can come safer and closer, especially the leaders and basically those people who are running. When there's presence of safety, connection, and some kind of future with the group, then there's a belonging. We all, as human beings, we want to have to belong to somewhere. How this happens? By listening, especially through the body language, how you show to the people when you're talking and having a discussion with them. Showing a transparency in your leadership. So basically, we are on the same level in discussion. Every idea is a good idea. There's not the bad or good ones, according to the hierarchy of the organization. You are being approachable and especially thankful. Thankful to even the bad things that comes out. Unfortunately, many times we are not ready to hear the bad things, but they are many times the best things for learning and innovation. When you share your vulnerability, then basically you're ready to show your weaknesses, which creates, according to latest MIT studies, also more and more cooperation, because then you're more frank, you're more transparent, you're more humane. Also, these groups, when they, in an even difficult, stressful situation, they keep calm. And that's one extremely trait with these successful teams. There's a vulnerability loop that when all these insecurities are tackled, it creates trust and emotion towards your means in a group. So how you do it? By sharing, of course, the weaknesses, also as a group. So like Lencioni says, you need to be half naked in front of your team. Also putting your own well-being behind the group well-being. Also, are you developing a habit to helping others? So basing from the language of myself to we and us. So when you establish the purpose, so there's many times we talk about these credos, but these credos, we are laughing about them, but it shows everybody's purpose within the organization. It gives a common identity and a common goal. Also, they need to be empathy for others, which drives over the skills. So better to recruit for the attitudes and empathy rather than skills only. So how do you do it? You showed signals of mutual support, motivation and connectedness very often, daily, hopefully, on different means, email, Slack, wherever. You have the very clear ranking of priorities with that group, which gives the sense of direction, and also you accept that there's a readiness to fail, and also talk about these failures, because that's the starting point for bigger success. So what can you do? What are your ideas for action? So I think that there's, after this book, that how I see it, there's 7 things that you can do. First is about relationships. So you prioritize the harmony within the group for a strong foundation and to have the safety there. You reflect authenticity. So you show your vulnerability, especially as a leader. And that's great for group members a platform for the ultimate performance. The purpose, ensure that every group member knows where they are belonging in that play field, what they need to do, and what is the most single important task for the group to achieve together. That creates identity. Vital skills for a group to be highly successful are proficiency, basically that every individual produces the same amount of quality all times. And then, of course, on the other hand, creativity. So how you create new things from scratch. Catchphrases and credos, yes, it's a cliche, but very important for people to have these taglines, the direction and sense of belonging. Transparency in information, leadership, your weaknesses and mistakes creates a new world for learning and growth. And in the end, retrospectives, learning and growing approach for better results. So that's the way, and that's are the things of the secrets of highly successful groups. So my question to you is, after reading and going through this book and this thinking, is that how well are you prepared to show in public these 3 ingredients that make successful groups? Be careful out there and join us in next time with next session on this cultural journey. Thank you. Bye.